and welcome everybody back to the Let's Play Tecmo Overall Rap News and more competition. And see here, let's go ahead and watch the Giants in Washington in this skip game. Very important, pertaining vis-a-vis the NFC East, because the next game we're having features the Philadelphia Eagles. The Gigantes win, and that's gonna put like a, I don't know, 10-way tie for first place in NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles are gonna need to win this, or they will be summarily executed after the game. They're playing the Miami Dolphins. 18. In fact, 1993 was the only. Oh, I'm gonna skip the kickoff. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah. Well, it was a shitty kickoff, so I guess that worked out okay. All right. So starting from the 30, are the Philadelphia Eagles here. As I was about to say, 18-week season. This is the only time in the history of the NFL that that was done. Oof, stuffed. It wasn't. They're just very angry. Cunningham back to pass. He's got a man over the middle. He gets to Heath Sherman, but he's only going to get like 6 yards out of that. Already showing some signs of frustration, you might say, is Mr. Bouti. Doesn't have his dip in, I might add. I don't know if that will affect. Oh! Cool in the pocket, like a young Vanilla Ice in his seminal actor role, Cool as Ice. I remember watching that. Well, I'm a poser because I actually didn't watch it. But anyway, 1 yard gain there. I was just referencing the title. I probably should. I heard. I know he coined the term, lose that zero and get yourself a hero. Well, that was a call play. In case, if you were unclear on whether that play was called. Okay. Third down and 13. Could the Eagles be stalling, or are they Lennon? Oh, runs right into the waiting arms of whoever that defender was. Game doesn't really tell you. Fourth down and 3. Decides he wants to blow the game right from the beginning. Beat the rush. Well, he's back to pass, and he does have a few men. Probably going to want to go with the insanely long pass, and the game the game smiles upon Mr. Bouti, who by all rights should have at least lost every game he's ever played, but for some reason maybe the game has a soft spot for the Eagles. It does not have a soft spot for Roger Ruzick and his horrible kick. No, that was pretty bad.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, okay. You kind of asked my opinion by default by saying that wasn't. Yeah. So by default, you asked for my opinion.
Fuck out of here! I didn't say. Tell me what you honestly think. I said I agree with you.
Okay. Well, anyway, achievement unlocked. Oh, and that's a called play, or Mark Higgs had, I don't know, a bunch of raw steaks on him or something. Marino and his Dolphins at 2nd and 16 there. Oh, Marino rolls out after that. Play action pass goes to Byers, but Byers can't catch it. You know, Byers in this game, he was actually traded from the Eagles along with Keith Jackson, who is their tight end. Keith Byers, although playing fullback, is more of a... Oh! And that's a safety after call play. Off to a good start there. I wonder how he'll mess it up. But in any case, fortune smiles upon thee, Mr. Bouti, as you continue to do all right. But yeah, I mean, you shanked the extra point, but the game gave you a... You were not involved. Whoa, Herschel Walker gets injured on this. Oh, no, okay, he's okay. And this has been a pretty dominant first quarter for the Eagles. He should probably not do that play anymore. Oh, and he lets the quarter go. So what the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, Keith Byers more of a receiver than a real fullback. He's not very quick in this game, but he is very good at catching passes, which is something a receiver should do. Run and shoot formation. He's got his choice of receivers, goes to the short man, which is the reasonable thing to do. And Heath Sherman with a first down. Heath, that's a funny first name. Reminds me of those horrible toffee bars. Can't stand those. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like them. Not a toffee fan. Not a toffee man. I feel like I need to go to a clinic after watching that pass. Had his choice of receivers, instead chose to go with the covered man. Folks, not sure why. We'll get a word with him after the game. Cunningham drops back to pass. Interesting. It's interesting. I just watched the Saints game, and Diamond Dallas was able to pull out the win in that particular game. Decision time, and he chose a decision that I would not have chosen. I mean, he's up by 2 possessions there, and 4th and 7 can be tough to convert. And it's going to be real tough to convert after he gets sacked. We push it. Yeah, wow, well. Okay, excellent field position for the Dolphins here as they take over. As I was saying, the New Orleans Saints were able to come out on top in their game. One thing that's very interesting, the Saints aren't very good. Diamond Dallas is not very good at passing, so he mostly runs the ball. Interesting fact, Mr. Bouti is not very good at passing, but he passes the ball constantly. So
That's funny.
I just want to share that with the folks at home in case they're analyzing in depth the playing styles of our mathletes here.
Is stellar fucking defense.
Yeah. Well, he does have some highly talented members of the defensive team, including Seth Joyner there. Wow. Channeling his inner Ric Flair. I've never seen someone so excited about an incomplete pass. But anyway, this is a long kick, but Stojanovic is a talented kicker who will bury it. No more a crock of shit than your touchdown pass at the beginning.
That was fucking skill.
That was all skill. Excellent.
I fucking picked my man.
Who was covered. And he made a diving reception. Okay. 34-yard line. It's now a single possession game. And let's just hope Herschel Walker doesn't, well, I mean, I was going to say fumble. We could fill it in with walk into his line a bunch of times. Out of the gun. Randall Cunningham. Oh, he's under pressure. Gets rid of the ball. Calvin Williams makes the catch. Calvin and Hobbs. Well, actually, no. Hobbs was not involved in that.
We're about to get him involved.
That would be cool if the Eagles did have somebody named Hobbs on their team. Oof. 1 minute remaining here in this half of play. Score is 8-3. Don't ask how it got there. Once again, there's some scoring aerobics that must be done to get to the 8-3. Contortionism even. Out of the gun. Fred Barnett. Fred's not going to catch it. And we've got 4th down and 10. With 55 seconds left, so it's kind of up to... he'll leave it up to fate. But if he doesn't convert this, and the Finns manage to... and the Finns manage to get in field goal range, they could make it a 2-point game, which is ludicrous, but whatever. We'll see what Marino and his boys can do. Rolls out. And he doesn't really have anybody open. But Mark Ingram's going to catch it anyway. And that could be a good set. I wonder if they'll have time to get a field goal here. Yes, with 1 second left, they'll have time to kick the field goal.
What a crock of shit, dude. There's no way.
And let's see if Stoyanovich, that might be good. Yeah, 2-point game. And the Finns are going to get the ball at the half here. Let's go ahead and see it at halftime. We've got the football brand football blimp. And, Immobilescence, one of my favorite R&B groups that features a saxophone and keyboardist that don't move, ever. And you can see there the stats are stats. No running out of your, out of the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, that's the other team playing, the Miami Dolphins. And we don't have any running yards out of them. Of course, they've never been known for their running. I always like how the Dolphins wrote their name. I like that D. It's very bubbly, very nice. Unfortunately, they didn't do a whole lot of going to the Super Bowl or anything. So it took more than bubble letters to get him there, I guess. Oh, Marino. Is he? Oh, he was going to go on the run, but then he was caught. And Tim Harris brings him down for the sack. I'd like to be able to speak intelligently on the defensive ends as the play starts, but I mean it gets kind of scrambled there. So I do have to wait for the name to come up. All right, 6 yards there from Byers, and 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Just started out. Marino's out of the gun. The drive may be stalling. We're on 3rd down right now. Oh, gets it out to Higgs. Higgs is going to get the first down. Gets to the 35. 14-yard game. This is a crucial game for the Philadelphia Eagles, given that the New York Giants won, the Cowboys won, and if they want to stay in that 3-way tie for the top of the division, he's going to have to pull it out. Cowboys are red hot these days. They haven't lost in quite a long time. Can't remember the last time they've lost. Oh, when he was playing the G-Town there, the Niners. He fell. And looks like it's going to be a touchdown, Irving Fryer. Touchdown pass from Dan Marino. A ridiculous score of 8-12 greets us. And as long as he boots it true, which Stoyanovich has been good this game, it'll be 8-13, 5-point game. So let's see what the boot looks like from Stoyanovich here. Not that great of a kick. So they're gonna have fair field position to start, even if Sakema is not all that fast. On the 26, 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Cunningham. Oof. Called play. 6-yard loss there. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. Oof. Gets the ball out quickly. And incomplete pass, which is sometimes it's the best you can hope for, especially on a called play. 3rd down, 15 to go. Pendulum seems to have swung. Fred Barnett, is he going to be able to bail him out? No. We're going to have 4th down and long, deep in territory that's not friendly. Well, or maybe it is friendly. Yeah, no, it is friendly territory, but it's not friendly to be there. Kind of a weird take. Anyway, Miller's going to be on the return here. He'll take it from about the 14. He'll get to the 30 and down at the 34. And after a 3 and out, now we're going to see what the Dolphins could do if they'll be able to carry on the momentum. They're working pretty well right now. Rose gets stopped as he's coming in. Irving Fryer misses the pass. Usually, Dan Marino not. He's usually on target. I was going to say he's usually not off target, which is a roundabout way of saying he's usually on target. So, a very fortunate incomplete pass. Keith Byers on the run, but he's not going to get more than 4 yards. Seth Joyner came out and around and was able to stop him before anything untoward happened. And 3rd down and 6. 5 according to the game. And there goes Keith Byers again. And he will be stopped short, and he fumbles. And the Eagles got it. Golden opportunity being handed to the Eagles right now. We'll see how they make use of it. And call play. Computer with a little ESP going for him, it seems. 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun. But I was going to say, I mean, there's a fair amount of luck that surrounds your games. And the game possibly showing signs that the Tecmo gods will again be merciful to Mr. Bouti. Maybe for that one time he punted, showing a little bit of good sense for a change, as opposed to his never punt policy, which has given him the fine result. Oh, Herschel Walker breaks, and it's a touchdown, and the Eagles will once again be on top. Seesaw game, folks, which is actually pretty enjoyable. A lot more enjoyable than the blowout sometimes I have to watch. So, 14-13.
Can I go for 2?
No, it wasn't a rule yet.
What?
Yeah. It wasn't until 95 that it became a rule. Or 96. At this point, it was considered amateur college punk stuff. There's a kick. It's a fair kick. Better than an onside kick, which has happened a few times. Oh! Nice tackle. And it is a 2-point game, which is ludicrous, but whatever. He's going to have to keep him out of the end zone, of course, but out of field goal range as well. Because the field goal range will win it. This is a pass to Jackson. And Jackson not able to make the reception there. And Jackson can catch almost anything. He's a tight end, but a very good wide receiver. Tight end type-ish. Less of a blocking tight end. Well, anyway, he went to the Pro Bowl for being like good at stuff. Long range pass to Irving Fryer. Oh no, it's to Byers. Keith Byers is gonna get the 1st down. As the clock continues to run, that clock is working for and against Miami. If Miami can get down into field goal range, they'll want to run that clock down as much as possible. If they're not in field goal range, obviously, then that could be bad. Well, 9-yard loss on the sack there. But if anybody can complete a pass to move the sticks, it's got to be Marino. 2nd down and 18, and you know the Dolphins are definitely going to be going for it on 4th down at this point in the game. There's no doubt about it. Pass to Byers incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Will they be able to convert? You next. Hand off to Higgs. No. Play action fake. Deep to Irving Fryer. Fryer won't catch it. And we're going to have a 4th and long type situation. They're punting, which is absolutely insane, unless they are banking on they're banking on a 3 and out, I think. Yes, the deceased Reggie Roby able to get the punt off, and he is dead, I might add. I don't know what from. It's real mysterious if you look it up on Wikipedia. I think I already mentioned that, not to you, but on this broadcast here. Herschel Walker up the gut for 6 yards, very workmanlike. Well, yeah, maybe a good move on Miami's part, because if they can get a 3 and out and then get the ball back or something to that effect. But if they gave you the ball right there, you could kick a field goal and put it out of their reach. You could. I don't think they know that you probably would make it. But First down. And Miami burns their second time out there. Cunningham out of the gun. It's a run play. No fumble, though. Well, when you're playing against the Eagles, you always got to be thinking Randall Cunningham running the ball. Oh. Out of the gun. Fred Barnett with the catch. I like how the other receivers just keep running with no attention to blocking. It's pretty. That was highly entertaining. Herschel Walker does not fumble on that play, which it could happen. So I would step out of bounds myself. I know it stops the clock, but I would want to avoid any chances for something terrible to happen. Walker having a lot of luck going up the gut there, as he's really been disemboweling this Miami defense. Oh, he could have broke there if he'd have gotten out of that scrum right there. 8 seconds remaining. And it looks like, oh, Fred Barnett, who's somewhat covered. And a victory for Philadelphia Eagles. No interceptions. Mission accomplished. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I know I did. And let's go ahead and take a look at the kind of confusion it throws the NFC East into, although we kind of looked at it before. 3-way tie for first. Tough situation. All right. Well, we'll join you for the next game. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.